Myself, U. Satchithanantham, Assistant Professor, Department of Digital and Cyber Forensic Science, AJK College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today we are going to discuss about the subject Cloud Infrastructure and Services. In this subject, we are going to cover the following topics. What is cloud? What is cloud computing? History of cloud computing, characteristics of cloud computing, advantages, disadvantages, basic concept of cloud, types of models, types of cloud computing, common uses of cloud computing, and cloud computing service providers, futures of cloud, and conclusions. Let's go for discuss what is cloud. The term cloud refers to network or internet. In other words, we can say that cloud is something which is present at remote location. Cloud can provide services over the public and private networks, example WAN and LAN. Applications such as email, web conferencing, and customer relationship management, it belongs to the cloud services. So next we move on to the what is cloud computing. Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services such as computing power, storage, and databases as we are using that. So Amazon Web Services is one of the cloud servicing provider. Next we move on to the topic history of cloud computing. The concept of cloud computing came into existing in the year of 1950 with implementation of mainframe computers accessible via thin and static clients. Since then, cloud computing has been evolved from static clients to dynamic ones and from software to services. During the year of 1961, John McCharity delivered a speech at MIT that computing can be sold as a utility like water and electricity. According to John McCharity, it was a brilliant idea, but people at the time don't want to adapt this technology. They thought the technology they are using efficient enough for them. So this concept of computing was not appreciated much. So and very less will research on it. But at the time fleet the technology caught the idea. After a few years this idea is implemented. So this is implemented by Salesforce.com in the year of 1999. This company started delivering an enterprise application over the internet, and this way the boom of cloud computing was started. In the year of 2002, Amazon started Amazon Web Services. Amazon will provide storage computation over the internet. In the year of 2006, Amazon will launch Elastic Compute Cloud commercial service which is open for everybody to use. After that, in 2009, Google Play also started providing cloud computing enterprises application. As other companies will see the emerging of cloud computing, they also started providing their cloud services. Thus, in 2009, Microsoft launches Microsoft Azure, and after that, other companies like Alibaba, IBM, Oracle, HP also introduces their cloud services. In today, the cloud computing become very popular and important skill. So next we are going to discuss about the topic characteristics of cloud computing. The first characteristics is agility. The cloud works in a distributed computing environment. It shares resources among the users and works very fast. And second characteristics is high availability and reliability. The availability of servers is high and more reliable because the changes of infrastructure failure are minimum. High scalability. Cloud offers on-demand provisioning of resources on a large scale without having engineers for peak loads. Multi-sharing. With the help of cloud computing, multi-users and applications can work more efficiently with the cost reductions by sharing common infrastructure. Device and location independence. Cloud computing enables the users to access the systems using a web browsers regardless of their location or what devices they use, example PC or mobile phones and etc. Maintenance. Maintenance of the cloud computing applications is easier since they do not need to be installed on each user's computer and can be accessed from different places. So next we move on to the further topic, advantages of cloud computing. The first advantage is security. Cloud computing offers great security when any sensitive data has been lost. As the data is stored in the system, it can be easily accessed even if something is happening to your computer. Loss cost. The services are free from capital expenditure. There are no huge cost of hardware in cloud computing. You just have to pay as you operate it and enjoy the model based on your subscription plan. Third one is excellent accessibility. Cloud allows us to quickly and easily access stored information anywhere, anytime in the whole world using an internet connections. Mobility. Cloud computing allows us to easily access all cloud data via the mobile phones. Next, we are going to discuss about the disadvantages of cloud computing. First one is risk of data confidentiality. There is always a risk that user data can be accessed by the other people. So, data and cloud protection must be good because if it won't be dangerous for data confidentiality. Compliances, which refers to the risk of a level compliances deviation from the provider against the regulations applied by the users. Third one is the level of security. Security and security are among the most doubtful things in cloud computing. By using a cloud computing system means we are fully entrusted with the security and confidentiality of data to companies that provide cloud computing service. Fourth one is low connections. Does not work well if the connection is slow. The quality of cloud computing service is one of the most important considerations before we decide to provide cloud computing service providers. So let's discuss about the basic concepts of the cloud computing. There are certain services and models working behind the scene making the cloud computing feasible and accessible to the end users. There are two types of working models for cloud computing. So one is a deployment model, another one is a service model. So deployment model, there are four different types of deployment models that are used in today's cloud market. Number one, public cloud. Number two, private cloud. Number three, hybrid cloud. Number four, community cloud. Public cloud. Public cloud is open to all to store and access the information via the internet using the pay-per-usage method. Some of the public cloud used companies are Amazon Elastic Computing Cloud, IBM, and cloud enterprises, Microsoft, Google App Engine, Windows, Azure. So these are some of the companies they are going to providing their services as on demand based. The second most deployment model is private cloud. Private cloud is also known as an internal cloud or corporate cloud. It is used by organizations to build and manage their own data centers internally or by the third parties. It can be deployed using open source tools such as OpenStack and Eclipse. The third deployment model is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of the public cloud and then private cloud. We can say hybrid cloud equal to public cloud plus private cloud. Hybrid cloud is particularly secure because the services which are running on the public cloud can be accessed by anyone, while the services which are running on a private cloud can be accessed only by the organization's user. Examples: Google Application Suite and Office 365, Amazon Web Services. Those are some of the examples of the hybrid cloud providers. The last deployment model is community cloud. Community cloud allows the systems and services to be accessible by a group of several organizations to share the information between the organization and a specific community. It is owned, managed and operated by one or more organizations in the community. A third party or a combination of them. Let's discuss about the service model. Under this topic, we discuss about some of the cloud computing based on service models. There are three basic service models which we are used in nowadays. Number one, infrastructure as a services. Number two, platform as a services. Number three, software as a services. Infrastructure as a services. In infrastructure as a services, we can rent IT infrastructures like servers and virtual machines and storage and networks and operating systems from a cloud servicing vendors. We can create VM running environments or Linux or install anything we want on it. Using IaaS, we don't need to care about the hardware or virtualization software. But other than that, we do have to manage everything else. Using IaaS, we get maximum flexibility, but still we need to put more effort into the maintenance part. The second widely used servicing model is platform as a services. This services provides an on-demand environment for developing, testing and delivering and managing the software applications. The developer is responsible for the applications and the PaaS vendor provides the ability to deploy and run it. Using a platform as a services, the flexibility gets reduced, but the management of the environment is taken care of by the cloud vendors. The next model is software as a services. It provides a centrally hosted and managed software services to the end users. It delivers software over the internet on demand and typically on a subscription basis. Example, Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox and Amazon Kindle. So these are some of the software providers. So common uses of cloud computing. Storage. One of the most common uses of cloud computing is file storage. So while there are several options to store and access the data such as hard drives on PCs, external hard drives, USB drives and etc. Second one is database. Cloud database is another popular business use case. IBM defines cloud database as a database service built and accessed through a cloud platform. Third common uses of cloud is web applications. Web applications are a must-have tool for business today, powered by cloud technology. Third common uses of cloud is web applications. Web applications are a must-have tool for business today, powered by cloud technology. Anyone can access web-based apps using a web browser, providing instant remote access to information. Cloud computing service providers. Let's know some of the cloud servicing providing companies in today. Cloud computing is an huge demand, so big organizations providing the services like Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud and Alibaba Cloud, etc. So there are some cloud computing service providers are available in today's market. Futures of cloud computing. In this topic, we learn about what all the future technologies come across in upcoming days. Number one, multi-cloud. Multi-cloud refers to the presence of more than one cloud services, either public or private. The service is sourced from different cloud vendors. Second common feature is advanced security. Innovation in cloud environments eliminates the security risk. Cloud is integrity security with AI and machine learning. It helps automate the process of threat detection and prevention. And next one is edge computing. A study claims that 127 new IoT devices connected to the internet every second. This impacts the way data centers are built. Companies now need data centers closer to the data source. This need has given rise to the edge computing. Fourth major trend is IoT, that is Internet of Things. One of the leading cloud computing trends is the rise of IoT platforms. Cloud computing and IoT are very closely termed technologies, as one provides the other a platform for success. Next one is artificial intelligence. One of the most popular cloud computing trends to look forward to is AI. One of the most popular technology widely we are using our today's market is artificial intelligence. By 2025, the global market value of artificial intelligence is estimated to surpass $89 billion annually. It means that organizations that don't embrace this trend will lag. Last future of trends is container. The trend of containers will continue to grow as a cloud-specific apps are developed. Gartner predicts that by 2022, more than 75% of the organizations will be running containers applications. So, the cloud computing is powerful and expensive and will continue to grow in the future and may provide many benefits. Cloud computing is extremely cost effective and companies can use it for their growth. The future of cloud computing is bright and will provide benefits to the both host and the customer.